Hola and welcome back to Kim at Home. We are continuing with this patio situation here. First we power washed it, then we laid some rocks down, and now we are putting some lighting into the ground. If you're caught up on my videos, in the last video we did go to the Dollar Tree and got these lights. Now I'm telling you what, I have heard the best review from these lights, and since I've had them, I can honestly say they are pretty amazing. And since then I have gone back and gotten a few more. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Kim, KYM. I do videos pertaining to home life, so it's cooking, cleaning, home projects, DIYs, repairs, that sort of thing. If that's your jam and you're interested in that type of content, please do not forget to hit subscribe and the like button on your way out.
I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no.
We've done a lot of things today. We've ran some errands and that sort of thing, and we have not eaten. So I'm gonna make a really quick meal, just some potatoes, a salad, as well as some lamb. So I've made these potatoes a million times on my channel. They're kind of like a staple. It's just the Parmesan crusted garlic potatoes with lots of butter, okay? Because everything is better with butter.
Give a pretty brown girl a space. You can keep your
Add butter. Thank God I just cleaned my counters off. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Italian seasoning. Just literally like a teaspoon. I'm also gonna add garlic powder and regular garlic. That was a heaping teaspoon of garlic. I'm also gonna add some smoked paprika. And remember that Parmesan cheese already has a lot of salt in it, so you don't wanna add a lot of salt. However, I am gonna add some Lowry's because you know your girl likes seasoned food, okay? You don't need a lot. The Parmesan cheese already has a lot of salt. And I'm also gonna add Parmesan cheese as well.
days off so you can go cold with that my bad. I've been working all day.
If you've been here with me before, I've always talked about layering on the seasoning. So now my next layer of seasoning is a half a stick of butter and finally pepper. We'll add some more Parmesan cheese to it. It's gonna be delicious. I'm over here cracking up because I was thinking of my niece Nori. When she talks about something being good, she says, "It's delicious." It's so cute. That's probably one of the smartest 4-year-olds I've ever met in my life. Little kids definitely keep you on your toes. Last thing we want to do is dash a little bit of oregano at the top. So I've had this lamb resting on the countertop. I marinated it yesterday. It was in the refrigerator. It's been resting now on the countertop for about 30 minutes. I'm about to cook that. I'm going to put some butter at the bottom of this pan right here. It's heating up, and I want to get a really dark coat on each side. And then on the inside, I want it to be like medium well. I was going to get out my cast iron skillet, but I didn't feel like cleaning it. If you have ever had lamb in the cast iron skillet, leave a comment down below and let me know how you liked it, because it really does taste good. I think I may be a poster child for having too many utensils, but yeah, your girl got to get them organized. It legit took me 2 minutes. Another item that we picked up in our last Lowe's trip, which would have been on 2 videos ago, was this table. My husband saw it, he peeped it out, it was on sale. He was like, we got to get this, not now, but right now. So now he's putting it together, and I know you ladies love to see my husband. Listen, he's been in all 3 of my last videos, so I'm gonna need for you to tell your auntie, your mama, your grandma, and everybody else so they can see him too. Yeah, build them numbers up. Let YouTube pay me for my, services of my husband. I'm just saying. I'm so serious too. If you do not have a sense of humor, this may not be the channel for you. So my youngest daughter is definitely a daddy's girl. Anywhere he is, she's right there in the midst, which is a great thing because he can teach her different things. So she is helping him put the table together. In editing this video back, I'm thinking, wow, this is such a bonding moment. This is something that she's never going to forget. And obviously he won't forget it either, because it's that time well spent with your children, right? She's about to be a teenager. She ain't going to be wanting to spend no time with us. So I think this is really, really good. Family is so important. We are all we have at times. It's very important that we are letting our family members as well as our friends know how much we appreciate and love them as often as we possibly can. We live in a society where everything is just negative, everything on the news. I cannot even watch the news. It is so depressing. And my mom always is like, you got to stay up to par on stuff. And I'm like, baby girl, that's why I got you, okay? Shout out to Char Fresh. I just want all of you to know I appreciate you so much for being here. I hope you are learning how to appreciate yourself as well. We have only been talking about self-care for how many years now? It's not selfish, it's needed. And if you have children, they're going to be learning from you. They're watching everything that you're doing. They're sucking everything up just like a sponge. Let's normalize breaking these generational curses and being open with our kids and letting them know it's okay to have feelings. Sometimes you're going to cry, sometimes you're going to be sad, but you do not have to stay in that moment. But how are we to tell them that if we don't know how to do that ourselves? I know that everyone wants what's best for their family, but just think about it. A better you is a better them, is a better everyone else around you, and it's all pass onable to everyone else in this world. It only takes one person.
Just waiting for you. Just waiting for you.
In my last video, I had mentioned that there are no near streams by that we can hear water. And sometimes, you just want to sit on your patio and hear some water situation going on in the background. It's very healing, it's relaxing, and it's just a whole vibe. So this is what I put together. I will link the makeshift waterfall stream thing. Don't know the name of it, but that's just the name that I made up. I'll link it below in the description box in case you're interested. At this point, I'm moving things around, trying to figure out where things should go. I have a picture in my mind of what I've imagined I want it to look like, and I don't have all of the things that I want to put out here just yet. So I'm just putting things together at this point. We're putting the TV out here, just trying to figure out if we're going to get a projector. What type of privacy fence do we want to put back here? How big do we want to make it? Where do we want to put bushes and trees? Do we want to take the rocks out further? What type of privacy fence do we want to get? What's the color? I mean, when I tell you there's 1,000 things going on in my head, but then I realize Rome was not built overnight. Okay, neither does your patio need to be. Calm down. Have several seats. Do you ever have to have those conversations with yourself? Today was one of those typical Central Ohio days where you're experiencing more than one season in a 4-hour period. Let me know if you can relate.
So take this love and try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else.
Darkness is upon us, and although it's not dark right now, I wish I would have shown you guys what the vibe was like at night. I can't wait to figure out what we're gonna do here because I want to get some string lights and that sort of thing. But oh my gosh, it is a vibe at night. Hopefully here within the next few weeks, we'll be getting an estimate on a fence. That way we can figure out everything else and how everything else is going to come into play. Be sure to subscribe so you can see how things pan out. I really hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you have an amazing week. Thank you again for being here.
We can make it through.